Alright, it's day number 84 of my talking in front of the camera, trying to enhance my ability to speak English and just improve my colloquial English. So today I continue with IELTS questions, of course, but I don't know what happened. But I'm so exhausted. Like, I feel that I'm drained and I don't have strength at all to do at least something. Also, what else? I don't know, it's only like middle of the day, and today I'm at home again because if previously I didn't go outside because of bad weather, now it's too hot, it's like 28 degrees outside, I can't be there, and it feels really more comfortable to stay at home and don't go outside to record those videos. So today, because of my ex because wait, I'm exhausted, and because of this reason I'm staying at home and record this video. Also, I would like to say that look at this, bro. I like bought new laptop, and I'm so glad because of this. I did it several days ago, and when I only bought this laptop, I had like 87% of battery. I mean, not of battery, like it was charged for 87%. And I've been using it almost for 3 days without charging. And only yesterday was the first time when I decided to charge it because I had only 11% and percents, and I decided to charge it. But it's kind of crazy for real. Like the battery inside the MacBooks is crazy for real. Like, so I'm really glad because of this, since my last laptop was slowly, it was harder to use. Even my screen was broken to that point that I couldn't close my laptop. So it was hard to take it somewhere when I needed to change my location. So yeah, today I can do it without any problems. And let's just get started. I prepared some questions, and by the way, I remember someone, it wasn't only once when I got asked about questions. What do I have on my screen? Like, look at this. I have only questions, and yeah, and nothing else. Like, I do have only questions, and that's all. So I'm going to answer now them, and let's get started. It was again preface for 3 minutes in the beginning of the video. Yeah, I'm returning to this again. uh let's get started. So I'm going to talk about computer games. All right, so let's talk about games and technologies. Do you enjoy playing computer or mobile games? To be honest, it's pretty captivating to play different kind of games, like whether computer games or mobile games. But to be honest, I can't enjoy of this process because I feel that I waste my time. And I started feel this feeling uh, like, I guess about a year ago, probably a bit later, because previously I didn't care at all. I could play a lot of hours, and I felt pretty chilling, but nowadays I don't play almost anything like Clash Royale on my phone. When I'm at the gym, I'm doing cycling, I can play one game, but it's pretty rare. Generally, I don't play any games, and I even bought MacBook, not Windows, because I don't need to play I don't need to play games, and I want to be restricted from this. So no, I don't really enjoy playing games. Like once per month, for example, to go in PC club with my friends, it's possible, and I'm feeling pretty well. But it's once per month, per 2 months, per 5 months. Not every day, bro. So generally, no, I don't really enjoy playing these games just because of my feeling like I'm wasting my time and I have to develop and to learn something, because it's really precious time um, of this age, you know. And I can just um not so I can just waste it. All right. So let's move on. And how often do you play games? As I mentioned, I have kinda Clash Royale on my mobile phone. Previously, I had one game on my old PC, and from time to time, uh, I joined with my friend in Discord to play it, but we had kinda challenge to speak only in English playing those games. So it's kind of practice English and playing at the same time. But I didn't anyway. I didn't do it really often, like once per week, twice per week. Now I won't do this because I don't have any games on my new laptop, and I'm not going to download it. So I can say that several times per week I can open Clash Royale on my mobile phone. Nothing else. Generally, I almost don't play games for real. Alright, what kind of games did you play as a child? Alright, when I was a child, I remember I got the first tablet like when I was 6, 7 years old, and I didn't got it. My older brother, he got it as a gift for his birthday. He's 4 years older than me, and it was something crazy because I didn't realize what's that for real in that age. It was something uncommon. And when I started to play games, bro, it was something crazy. Such quantity of dopamine I had never had in my life until that moment. Because I was not kind of addicted, but it was so much pleasure to play different kind of games. And I didn't have only one specific genre of games that I liked to play, because I was playing everything, like literally everything. Me and my older brother, we had about 50 games, probably more, on our tablet. And I remember I really like Clash of Clans. I like Subway Surf, and I don't remember anything. Real Steel, by the way, it's the movie that I was watching, and I remember I broke my first tablet because of that game, and yeah. So I don't really remember what kind of games I I I I I played in the time, because a bunch of games I had on my laptop. So I played different kind of games, and especially, as I mentioned, like Clash of Clans and something like this. All right, let's move on. Do your friends or family members play computer games? Uh, in my family, nobody play games. Only my younger sister. Recently, she started to play something on the tablet. And between my friends, yes, unfortunately, almost each my friend plays Dota 2, and it's kinda alright, but in my opinion, they're wasting too much time. So I'm not really glad because of that, but it's their decision, not mine. I'm not gonna judge them, and I can decide only for myself what will be better. If they are enjoying playing those games, alright, I don't mind. But in general, it's not really cool. So my friends, they're playing some games, especially Dota 2, and for my family, nobody plays games. Alright, let's move on. It's part 2. Describe a computer or mobile game you enjoy playing. You should say what kind of game it is, how you found out about it, when you usually play it, and explain why you enjoy playing it. Alright, I'm going to talk, probably it's gonna sound pretty weird, but like several years ago, even more, I guess about 5 6 years ago, I started play Standoff 2. And I'm going to talk about this game because it's the only game that I remember pretty well, because I was playing it for several years and I got about 2000 hours into the game, probably even a bit more. And I was playing a lot. I had YouTube channel when I was recording videos about that game. I got even 2600 subscribers, and I had TikTok account and I had 29,000 subscribers. So it was pretty well. I had huge community. I had a lot of friends in that game, and I was really enjoying it because I don't know, I liked just to shoot. I liked to play that game. Like nothing hard. It's kind of CS2, but on my mobile phone, unfortunately, I didn't have enough powerful laptop to play CS. So like Counter Strike, but so therefore the only ability to play such game, it was Standoff 2, so I really enjoyed to play it. As I mentioned, I had YouTube channel. I had a lot of people who I know in that game, and I played really a lot. I even remember nights when at 12 p.m. I started play and until 4 a.m. probably, or I started play at even more, no, even more. It's kind of 9 p.m. I'm starting playing, and I was playing until like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., like a bunch of hours during the night. Then I woke up. I went in my college or in my school. Then I returned and I continue with those game with that game. So it was kind of crazy. I really enjoyed in the time. Was bro, what's going on with my haircut today? All right. So I really enjoyed playing that game, but I realized that I waste a lot of time, but I can say that I really regret. It was a period of my life when I was kind of child, when I didn't realize what should I do, and it was the moment through which I had to grow, because now I'm not interested to playing games at all. I don't need it. I've had enough in my childhood, so I don't think that it was bad, because nowadays I'm the person who I am only due to decisions that I did in the past. Probably I realized pretty late that I have to study more, to learn languages more, to figure out who I have to be in this life. But anyway, I did it because I don't like comparison. I don't like to compare me with other people, but anyway, there are a bunch of people who are 18, 19, 20 and more, and they continue playing games. They don't care about their future, about their life, and it's a bit sad. In my case, I've already realized what I want to do, what I want to study, that I need to study to become someone in the future. All right, let's move on. Let's move on and let's discuss computer games in society. Is it healthy for kids? Huh? What's that, bro? All right. Is it healthy for kids to play computer games? Why or why not? Um, Not really, to be honest, because if we're talking about kids who is 4 years old, 5, 6, 7, it depends what kind of games do they play. Because I remember several years, even not several, like year, 2 years ago, my sister played games when she had to calculate some numbers, to add them, or to do something like this. So she solved some math tasks, and it's kind of cool, and it's a useful game. I can even say, but there are a bunch of stupid games that they shouldn't play, and I don't really think that it's not healthy, of course, for your eyes, for your brain, but if it's limited, like if you have 15 minutes per day, 30 minutes per day that you allocate for your child to play those games, it's okay, it's not a problem. But if they're playing for several hours, it's definitely not good, and they should be restricted from this, because it's not really good. I can't even explain, but it's obvious that it's not really useful for kids to spend a bunch of time just playing video games and don't do anything, because it's the age when they're absorbing information pretty fast. They're able to learn everything pretty fast, so it must be, you know, turned. It will be better if those abilities, those efforts, will be put in another field, not in playing games. I mean, something like this. All right, what are the difference between games played today and those from the past? All right, I can talk about games that. All right, so I can say like about games that I had in my childhood, because I know that there are more games in the past, like that. I don't know different kind of games that were created like 40 years ago, like Pac-Man or something like this, and I don't even remember anything about those games, but I definitely know that, for example, 14, 13, 12 years ago, when I was a child, I can say that something changed significantly, because, for example, it's possible to see how someone plays Subway Surf even nowadays. But generally, if you're talking about video games, everything changed tremendously. Nowadays, it looks much more naturally. If you're talking about more powerful games, it looks much more captivating, and you just have more desire to play it. In the past, we didn't have such games. However, anyway, had a bunch of games to play, and I can say that in my childhood, it was time when games didn't exist. No, it started. Um, um, like those games were created by someone. This process started earlier than my childhood, and for me, like in my imagination, games almost didn't change, because when I was a child, I've already played Clash of Clans. Nowadays, people playing like Brawl Stars, like kids, and I can say that it's significantly different games, since I don't know. For me, like nothing changed. For real, I just have no insight into games. Uh, about no, new games, and only about Stalker 2, and that's all nothing special. I know I don't really follow these new games, what kind of things are new, so I just don't care about it. All right, are there uh it's let me check. Genre. Gender. Are there gender difference in the gaming culture? To be honest, I think yes, because anyway, we can observe more guys who plays different kind of games than girls, and I can say that there are like difference, but it's obvious that man plays better than woman. And as a result, we have a conclusion that they don't play in the same level. And usually, of course, sometimes some girls plays pretty well, but we are talking about general picture, about general imagination. So even if I'm talking about cyber sport, like there are different teams with women and with men, and they don't play against each other. So there are probably some difference in gaming culture, at least in the terms of cyber sport, but generally there are access for women and for men the same if they want to play some games. And I know, but it's more common for men anyway. I know, weird question, so let's move on. Do you think computer games can be educational? Yes, definitely. I remember I was watching a video about researches concerning this topic, and I definitely know that there are a bunch of games that are able to be educational, to improve your brain, to... All right, I got interrupted again. So there are a bunch of games. Each game that you are playing, you have to put a lot of efforts to understand how does work, how to play it, and it's even useful for your brain. It's useful for some specific areas in your brain. But generally, if you're talking about education and about some useful things that you need in real life, there are no this kind of things. You know, it can be educational. For example, a lot of times I hear that my friends who were playing Minecraft, they have learned a bunch of words from that game just playing in English, you know. And it's educational. It's educational, for example, but generally I don't think that it's useful, and you can't replace some real life experience just due to games. It's impossible. So I wouldn't like to compare it. And anyway, studying education is better in real life, not in video games. However, you are kind of interested in playing it, and if, for example, you are playing in English, it's a great opportunity to learn some some language, some words in English. All right, how do you think computer games will develop or evolve in the future? I don't know how, because it develops every day better and better. Each game that is created becomes harder, becomes uh, it it looks more natural, it looks like better, you know. But I don't know, I just not interested. As I mentioned, I don't know, probably I even shouldn't talk about this topic today, because I'm not interested in games. I don't follow this, and I don't want to know what will be in the future. Probably there will be something great to that point that I'll get desire to play games, and I won't care about my future, about my life. But I don't really think about it, so I guess there are a lot of room, a lot of space to evolve games, to develop in this field, in this area. But I don't really know how, for real. I just don't know. All right, that's all for today. Anyway, 25 minutes video. I don't realize why, because I didn't want to spend that much time today recording this video, but I did. So I guess not a big deal, and see you next time.